Hi, I'm Vicki Payne and welcome to For Your Home.
And I'm Sloan Rudder. Today we're working our way through piles of boxes, linens, and pillows to rapidly decorate this show house.
Today we're going to be tackling the guest room and we have so much work to do. We only have 10 days left before this house is going to be open for tours. So don't you think you're going anywhere because we need all the help we can get.
It's a wild decorating whirlwind today on For Your Home.
For Your Home is made possible by
Andersen Hardwood, committed to producing distinctive, environmentally responsible hardwood flooring while helping to create a better planet for today and tomorrow. For more information, go to andersenfloors.com. Andersen, naturally.
and by Ames. Ames True Timber has offered innovative landscape products since 1774, providing non-powered lawn and garden tools, wheelbarrows and lawn carts, watering products and decorative accessories, including planters. And by Riverside Furniture.
Having a guest room is a luxury in any home. This guest area is especially spacious and has a walk-in closet and bathroom, providing ample space for visitors to settle in. The size of this space will allow us to use furniture pieces that are not traditionally used in bedrooms. The large window provides great sunlight and has very interesting architectural details. We'll have plenty of space for a king-size bed, a seating area, and a desk. The bathroom has plenty of storage, a great tiled shower, and another very interestingly shaped window. The guest quarters is extremely important. It should be a welcome haven for visitors while still representing the overall taste and style of the homeowner. Sloan and I are having a lot of fun decorating this show house. And you know, when you decorate a show house, it's a whole lot different than when you're decorating your own house, or maybe even when you're helping a girlfriend kind of spark things up around her place. Instead, you have a lot of goals that you're trying to accomplish. First of all, you're trying to inspire the people that are touring this home to think about color different and to think about maybe using furniture in a totally different way. Well, in the guest room, Sloan and I thought we would do something that would be a little bit different on both those levels. First of all, let's talk about color. We're working with a tone-on-tone color in here. Take a look at our headboard and our walls. Now, this is sort of a taupey gray shade, could even have a little bit of sage to it, depending upon your own eye for color. But what we wanted to do was, the space is large in here, and we wanted the furniture to look like it just floats in the room. We had a custom headboard created, and upholstered headboards are the most popular thing going right now. We stayed very simple. We didn't do nail heads or fringe. It's all self-welting on here, and it's the same color as the wall, just a little bit lighter tone. Now, by using that tone on tone, as I said, it'll make a room look more spacious, even for a little room. We've got a big room here, so the color is perfect. You want it to be a real relaxed atmosphere, and tone on tone also accomplishes that. You know, it's not as cold as, say, a hotel room, but we don't want it as homey as, say, Aunt Bee's place.
Now, even though Mom and I love our neutrals, we also love color. And so when we decided to add color to this room, take a look at this bold orange. Isn't this gorgeous? Love the bright color, love the touch of gold, and it's got a great pattern to it that goes along with it as well. So this is really a lot of fun. You know, that's a nice thing about a guest room is it allows you to experiment with color. But the cool thing about using the tone on tone and then adding colors to it, you can also take those colors away and add new colors. Take a look at this apple green. Isn't this beautiful? Works really nice with our neutral. So think about if we did the orange and the gold for maybe summer or fall. In the spring, you could brighten it up with this great candy apple green. And then in the winter, you could also go with something bold like the black. And think about it this way too, white is always a great color for you to mix in seasonally, and white is a color that would work all seasons long. Now, the other nice thing about pulling away and adding different colors is you can also add and swap out your themes. We could do a nice floral motif like we're doing, or you could switch it up and do this great shabby chic Hotel Paris kind of look as well. So it allows you just to have a lot of fun. And the best part is every time your guests come, they're gonna think that you redid the room every time if you switch your colors up.
Well, Missy, if we don't get busy putting this bed together, there's going to be no place for the guests to stay in this room.
Exactly. So then they won't even come back.
Now, Sloan and I absolutely love the size of this guest room because when you've got a big room like this, you don't have to depend on just having an easy chair. You could even include a sofa.
I'm so excited about this sofa. Isn't this a beautiful piece of furniture? Great French look to it. It's got the exposed wood in this rich, warm gold color. You'll notice the color of our fabric is actually a little bit darker than our wall color, still working with the same tone-on-tone concept, but there's more brown in our sofa. That's how this piece will pop. This piece really is a piece of art, but it also serves purpose as an additional place for people to sleep. So maybe if you have guests that are traveling and they have a small child, the kids always don't want to sleep in a separate room from their parents, this is additional sleeping space, and it also serves purpose as a great place for your guests to sit back and put up their feet and relax. Soften it up with a couple of pillows, and there we go.
Our antique desk is here, and up it comes.
Okay, guys, put it right there. It's perfect.
I
Don't you
love
think it's perfect? I
You
love
know,
the
there's nothing
color.
like a great antique to set off a room.
Open this side. Now we've got little buttons in here. Pull that up and look at the little
this.
desk.
This is going to be so good. Oh, there's the key too. We got to tie a ribbon on that so we don't lose it.
Yeah,
you know,
we don't wanna
this
lose
piece
that.
of furniture serves a lot of purposes for us. First of all, the obvious, it's a great little place to sit down in. And it's even room enough for a laptop or do a little notes or check on your schedule.
But then we also have plenty of storage as well. We've got drawers for people to put their things in. And then, of course, nice large cabinet space so we can put plenty of linens in this. Awesome.
Here's your chair.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Great.
Perfect. Look at this.
So that'll be perfect with our desk.
See, we chose this little French chair to go with the desk because we didn't want anything too extravagant. Again, we have a nice neutral color palette with it. And we can also use this straight chair for a lot of different things in a guest room. Think about this. You can use this for your guests to sit down, to put their shoes on. They can set their overnight bag in it. This has a lot of purpose. Just one little straight chair can serve a lot of needs. It'll take an army of workers to finish this show house on schedule. There's wallpaper and chandeliers to be hung, hardwood flooring to be installed, walkways and landscaping to be completed, and lots of heavy furniture to be moved and inventoried. Another hefty project we couldn't manage without help in 13 days was organizing and assembling all the lighting for the home. Many stunning lamps and fixtures were chosen, and all needed to be unpacked and inventoried. It was a daunting task, but lighting is essential for setting the mood of any home. Thanks to everyone's hard work, we know we'll love the results. Every lamp will find a home, and every room will be warmly lit.
All right, Mom, here's the lamp that Colin and Amelia said goes in here. And
Are you sure?
I'm positive,
one that was
but
on
you
the
know
list?
what? I don't like that, Mom. This has got so much going on, and so does this. I love both of them separate, but not together.
Okay, well, we've got over 50 lamps in this house that we've ordered, so let's take a look at this. All right.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's a little too... Well, you know, we want to stay with all contemporary lamps in this room if we can. Those definitely cannot be used. We've got plans for those.
Aha, this one right here.
You like that one?
I love this one. The shade's got a great orange glow when
Yeah,
it's
that'd
turned
be
on.
good.
Nice
And
mirrored
it's
base.
contemporary, which is what we want.
I
to
love
stay
that.
Here.
Okay.
Okay, you can go downstairs and ask Colin and Amelia if they'll let you have that lamp for up here.
Yeah, because according to our lamp guide that they did to keep us organized, this says Master Suite.
Yeah, well,
So-
we're not getting there for 2 weeks. Tell them we'll deal
Oh,
with
good.
that later.
We'll deal with that later.
Yeah, maybe that one will work down there. When you're decorating, it is a good idea to stay organized, but it's even a better idea to stay flexible. Now, we wanted to stay with all contemporary lighting in this room if possible, because I love the way the contemporary lamps play off of the antique dresser. And with our new lamp, that will just keep following that on through. Well, what'd they say, Sloan? Did they like it?
They said we can have it. They said we can have it if you're willing to worry about next week.
Okay.
Next week is next week.
They're probably just glad to get another lamp out of the living room, right? Okay, now what do you think?
Perfect. I think it looks great.
You like it? It's just, again, that tone on tone color going through there. And we'll kind of add some color with flowers here.
Yep.
All right. Great. I like that one a lot. Now, you know, we still have a lot of things to add to this room. For example, we need to add tables, and we've chosen this great little distressed mirror French table here. Has a metal base on it. It's very nice to anchor this corner with. I like that. We also picked out this little aluminum table, and aluminum is a great material. It can be recycled forever. The only problem is that this is a little too shiny for me, so I think we'll find another home for this as well as for that lamp. Now, when you're working with mirrored pieces, don't think just because it's mirrored it'll go there, because it won't. For example, this is a great box that we found at a discount store. Loved it, but we don't like it here because the white etching on it makes it look too contemporary for an accent piece, so this won't work. Another piece that we found at one of our quick little resale shops was this little candle. Had a great brown distress look to it. This will work better for what we want. So do yourself a favor. When you're redecorating, don't go out and buy any of your accessories until you have all of your mainstay pieces in. Then look at your room and then start to accessorize just like you do when you get dressed, one piece at a time. Our artwork, it's going to make this room just pop.
All right, I think I better go ask Colin and Amelia and make sure that I didn't mess them up too much by taking their lamp, and if so, we'll get another one of those ordered.
Okay, and get the movers to put those red chairs in the media room. I don't want them left out on the driveway.
Perfect.
Okay.
Hey, Patty, how are you?
Patty, what are you doing here?
Hi. Oh my goodness, it looks great.
Doesn't it look great? We love it.
We did good.
Yeah.
It might be that we may not have enough leather for the master bedroom headboard, so I wanted to bring some other leathers, so we might reselect.
Okay, well, let's go downstairs to the master bedroom because the lighting is perfect there, and I hate it when you bring me this bad news. You know, I got enough on my plate already. Patty, this is our master suite. Isn't this a great space?
Wonderful. Yes.
I love the big, high, tall ceilings. And this is the bedding that we're going to use, and I grabbed our other swatches. Now, Patty is a friend of mine, and she's also an interior designer with the furniture store company that we ordered our headboards from. Now, we got the ones up in the guest room. You saw those earlier, and the one for the master bedroom. Are you still going to be my friend after this headboard?
Oh, I hope so. We're going to see what else we can find just in case, and then I'm going to call the factory before I leave and find out how much leather we have of the first selection.
All right, this is the tile that we have in the master bathroom, and this is some of the metal accents that picks up in the tile we have here. And then this is the little slipper chair that I told you about, just a touch of aqua.
Very nice.
This is the color we'd originally chosen for the headboard. So what do you have for me to choose as a backup choice?
This is first.
A little
unique.
too lizardy. Yep.
I thought so too.
That's not bad.
This is very nice.
Not bad. Too green.
Right.
Suede, too high maintenance. That's not too bad. A little darker than I'd like, but that could work.
Okay.
Too yellow though. It kind of makes this tile go pink.
I think so too. I agree.
Yeah. This, of course, I love this. What was this? A little bit darker, but I like that.
Same thing, just a little shade darker.
Okay. And this is what I wanted.
That's correct.
Okay, well, let's go with this one. If I can't have that one. But you're going to check with the factory?
I am. I'll be calling you probably within the next 30 minutes and let you know what I find out.
Well, let's hope it's good news. Thanks, Patty.
Great. Thank you.
Our guest bathroom is small, but it has all the amenities that a guest might need. The archtop window adds interest and plenty of light.
Okay, Greg, I was all excited to come in here and start decorating the bathroom, and I looked at our trim and went, uh-oh, what happened here?
Well, somehow this archtop window was sent without the molding for around the side, and with what we have on site, we can't do that. It needs to be one piece.
Yeah, it's not going to work with a straight piece of trim.
No, it won't. So what I need to do is go ahead, run over to the mill and pick it up, and I'll be back by this afternoon.
All right, great. Thanks so much, Greg, for taking care of that. This room is all about shapes and textures and colors. So we've got that great archtop window and we've carried over that same rounded effect on the floor. Take a look at this beautiful floor. Isn't this great? This is what they call penny round tile, and it's about the size of a penny and it's got a nice rounded top to it. But the colors in this are just great. I love the warmth, just really, really pretty. And because it's got a round shape to it, we have tricked the eye into thinking that this space is actually larger than it really is. If we had done square tiles, it would chop this room up too much. So by adding the round tile, it makes everything open and appear larger. Now, our next tile that we added was for our shower. We did this beautiful same warm tones. And with this tile, it's almost like a travertine, but it's a little bit darker, kind of a faux marble effect to it. But it's nice and warm, and there's 3 different tiles that we used in there. Everything still matches well. And then, of course, topped it off with a beautiful glass door. Our third surface in here was the granite. Now, this is a beautiful piece. Love the warm colors in this. And it's got great metallic flecks throughout it. So that kind of goes with the metallic theme we have kicking in our bedroom, you know, the mirrored tables, ties it all together. It flows. So we're treating this as a guest suite because this is the guest bathroom. Now, if you don't have the luxury of having a guest suite at your house and maybe your guests have to share your kids' bathroom, you need to keep in mind one major element. Just like at a show house, it's the same rule for you at home for your guest bathroom. They don't need to see any personal items and they don't need to see any knickknacks. So go into your bathroom, clean it up, and clean out that shower. Maybe your guests have to share the bathroom with your kids. Get your kids' toys out of the tub. Get those tear-free shampoos out of there and just really clean it up and make it a nice, comfortable place for the adults. Same with your countertops. We don't need toothbrushes and toothpaste and all those things laying around the sink. Clear it off. One thing you do need to have for your guests, of course, are some wonderful luxurious towels. Make sure that you have a great ample supply of towels for all the days that they're going to be here. And then this is just a clever container. Believe it or not, this is a magazine rack that Mom and I found at our discount store. The colors and the texture was wonderful in this, but it just served the purpose of a creative way to store our towels rather than just plain towel racks. And of course, you can top it off with some wonderful fresh flowers or a great silk arrangement like this one. Remember, when you're trying to flow these 2 rooms together, you need to go ahead and pull some of that color from the other room. So here's that great orange. Now, last but not least, and this is a major tip for your guest bathrooms at home, provide them with a fresh bar of soap. You heard me, give them their own fresh bar of soap every time. Now, what are you going to do with that leftover soap? For your home recycling tip right here, folks. Take the leftover bars of soap and put them out into your garden, hang them on a piece of string, and they actually work to keep away the deer and the rabbits off of your plants. So, just a little great recycling tip from For Your Home.
Well, Andy, what do you think about these drapes?
Oh, they're beautiful drapes. They're a little bit long, though.
Well, they're going to be even longer when I tell you what I want to do. Okay, when we first measured, the builder had not put the crown molding up yet. Okay.
Right, okay.
So we did not account for that. So we measured all the way the top to the bottom. But now I think now that I've seen the crown molding, we're going to be better off to hang them lower. What do you think?
Right, I think that's a good idea. Because if you put them up there, you're probably going to see a light gap over the rod, and that won't look very good. So down here at the transom level,
right here at the transom, right across that bar.
That's a very good location.
And then we'll just leave those open all the time. It'll be nice light that will come in here. And then how far out, though, do you think we should take the rods on each side?
We should come probably about 2 inches out on each side.
Okay.
And then we'll have the finial. I haven't seen the finial yet, but I believe it's somewhere in that range. And it will balance out with the crown mold, the top of the crown mold there, and everything should look nice.
Well, I haven't seen the finial yet either because they haven't been delivered yet with the rest of the stuff. You know how that goes, a little piecemeal. So I think that when we get the drapes up, I'm not going to hem them now because I'm hoping once we get them up there that we can just puddle the extra underneath. How much do you think we'll have left over?
That'll look good. I would say we're probably going to have 20 inches, 24 inches maybe.
Okay.
But that's nothing wrong with that to puddle up under.
Well, you know, a guy who's hung thousands of drapes like you, I'm going to trust your opinion on this. So, all right, I'll check on the hardware and you take all your measurements and we'll make it work some way.
Okay, great.
Thanks, Andy.
All right.
Coming up next, a classic FYH decorating tip. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you had a separate closet just for your out-of-town guests? Well, that's really daydreaming, isn't it? Because most of us don't have that luxury. Instead, we're trying to find a little bit of space for our guests to hang their clothes. It may be in our children's closet, or it might be in our own. Now, there's some things though that you can do that'll make them feel more at home. First of all, in your closet, take the time the weekend before they come to do a little organization of your own. Get rid of the things you're not using, and then hang your clothes up and organize them by color. If you use the lighter colors to the back, the darker colors to the front, it's going to seem more spacious for you and your guest. On the below side, we've hung all of our slacks neatly across here. One of the things that makes us look so super are these hangers. Now, you want to invest in some of these great wooden hangers. They're about the same price as the plastic ones, but boy, do they look better, and they're much better for your clothes. So buy these and use them for your clothes. Now, one of the things that's going to make your guests feel really at home is to provide them some special hangers. This is a great set that we've selected here. We're working with an entire red and white ensemble, so it coordinates together. These padded hooks or padded hangers are perfect for your guests to put their clothes on. Now, let's say you can't get that organized and you got a lot of clothes and you need to get them out of the way. Think about investing in one of these hanger bags that's nice and large, and you can shove all your clothes in it and then hang it down at the end of the closet. Got those belts, got those ties, things that are roaming all around in your closet? Invest in a hat box and tuck them all away inside of there. That'll help a lot as well. Now, you need to give them a drawer in your bedroom for them to tuck away some of their items. When you're shopping, pick up some of these great scented shelf papers like we have here. Roll this out in the drawer that you're offering for them to use. It'll smell fabulous and it will look so nice. You could even put one of these in the top drawer of the bathroom if you have space for that as well. One of the last touches that you need to do, and that is provide them with a luggage rack. You can buy brand new ones or decorate one to match your decor. This is perfect for them to put their suitcases on while they're visiting. And you know what? You're even going to love one of these the next time you pack for a trip. Little organization, and you got plenty of room for your overnight guests. This large, spacious guest room provided a blank palette for our design ideas to take shape. It also featured lots of wall space, giving us many options for furniture placement and layout. We selected a neutral color scheme for the walls and the furnishings. The carpet features a simple two-tone window pane design. We made the right call by installing the drapes 1/3 down from the top of the window, and the puddling of the excess fabric grounds the entire look of the window. We placed our bed on one of the smaller walls so we could provide privacy for our guests. But this did present a lighting challenge. We solved the problem with these beautiful mosaic mirrored sconces. 2 antique hand-painted French tables fit perfectly beside the bed. The natural linen bedding is fresh and inviting. The bright orange and gold-colored pillows provide a fun, less informal setting and ties beautifully with our carpet. The antique secretary desk is the perfect spot for our guests to do a little work if necessary. The contemporary lamps fit perfectly on top of this beautiful antique. We've continued carrying the orange accent color to this side of the room in the artwork and in the accessories. The full-size French sofa fits perfectly on the longest wall, allowing our large piece of artwork to be the real star on this side of the room. This space is a wonderful example of how to take a neutral color palette and punch it up big time with color. We use that same color concept in our guest bathroom. The artwork and the accessories connected the two rooms perfectly. The tiles and the wood tones are really easy to work with. This room turned out great. Hey, my little worker bees. Hi, Bob. How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. And I got great news. I just heard from Patty, and the factory has plenty of that leather that we wanted, and we get our original choice. Better yet, it's going to be delivered on Monday.
Yay, perfect, because we only have 9 more days to decorate this entire show house. Our next decorating adventure is our tween girls' bedroom.
And it is a room that is filled with great rhythm and lots of beautiful color. You're not going to want to miss it. So we'll see you next time on For Your Home.
If you would like additional information about today's guests or project ideas, please visit us on the web at foryourhome.com. We will do our best to help you out. For Your Home is made possible by
Shaw Floors offers distinctive flooring options to fit a variety of decors. Shaw strives to have a positive impact on the environment by producing recyclable products like Anso nylon carpets and Epic hardwoods. Shaw, where great floors begin.
and by Ames. Ames True Timber has offered innovative landscape products since 1774, providing non-powered lawn and garden tools, wheelbarrows and lawn carts, watering products and decorative accessories, including planters. And by Riverside Furniture.